Hi everyone, it's Lewis from Skullbusters, and today we've got Neil and Matthew with us, and we're talking about the new Battlefield update that they've just released. So we'll just talk you through it, give you our thoughts, and just see where it takes us really. So first of all, we've got the journey to Season 1. Now they're saying you've waited patiently to hear from us on what we're doing to address the issues with Battlefield 2042 that you've told us about, and the direction you can expect to see us take in the months ahead. Today, we're stating our team's commitment to bring the game up to the highest standards that we all hold for the franchise. Now, I don't know about you, but it's at the moment.
Well, the game's... I wouldn't say it's dead, but it's not far off it, is it? It's like a corpse at the minute. But at least they've acknowledged now where the game is at, and where they're going to go with it.
Yeah, because at the moment we're going into games and it's full of bots, isn't it?
Well, yeah, the
Hazard Zone's
servers.
dead.
Yeah, Hazard Zone's. It's not even.
Took us 45 minutes to get one game.
Yeah, one game.
Yeah, so it's just not where it needs to be, is it? So, next bit says, we've urged you, so we're heavily invested and committed to the future of Battlefield 2042, working on taking action on multiple fronts to address feedback and implement extensive fixes to the game, key features that are important to you, and getting the team play back where it needs to be.
Yeah, I don't
What to say
think.
about
I think it's a lie. I
Well-
think they're just saying it.
I think it's kind of like. I feel like we need to say like Angel quote. Don't be sad. This is how it works out sometimes. I mean,
that?
I don't know.
They say they're working on multiple fronts, but for me, they should be just aggressively attacking the bugs, because at the moment,
Well, they should have done this
bits
at
of
the
the
start
game
of
you can't
the
even play.
game.
Yeah,
Well, this is
It
originally
shouldn't
they
have been a
get.
thing. This is next gen game.
yeah.
It should have been. It did get a delay, if you remember, at the beginning. It should have been October release, or was it early November? And then it got pushed back.
Delayed. Yeah, if it got pushed back, then what did they work on?
Well, yeah,
It just
but
shows you what state it was in, to be honest.
um,
This is me just putting it out there. I think they made a game for next gen, and they got told from the higher ups make it a previous gen game as well, and that just screwed it up massively for them. You know what I mean? Because then you're doing double.
I think the
work then, aren't you?
crossplay. I think it's crossplay. I think it's that feature, me.
Yeah.
Because if you remember when the game first came out, everyone had crossplay on, and if you noticed, all the bugs was around the crossplay feature. So in other words, what did everyone do? They turned it off. That means the service became a lot stable, matchmaking was a lot easier, etc. I think they should just get rid of that feature. Personally, that's just my opinion, but I think
don't
it
know.
should just.
If you
I won't mind
struggling to
console
get-
versus console.
Yeah. Well, you'll never get console versus console because Microsoft push for PC as well, don't they? So
I know, but that's where most of the hacking is, isn't it? I think.
yeah, definitely.
I think one thing that they could do is make the game free now, or bring a CTE again back. Test, what's it called?
Community test environment.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Just like a
Yeah,
beta
just bring that
area.
back. Yeah, they can properly test it then. People are happily. If you look at Battlefield
One.
1, it worked.
Yeah.
But again, that's going back to another argument, live service. I think it needs to be premium pass in future all games. Bring it back, price it better. Everyone else will go for it.
Yeah. Say like 60 quid for the standard game and 60 quid
Yeah.
for the DLC.
No, just say no. Say the game's 60 quid. Obviously they have the other editions.
Yep.
But let's say premium pass is £10 for the first year. After that, it goes free. I'm happy with that. I get a year's free content, exclusive. After that, then all the numbers join. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes sense. But obviously, because it's a business and they've got to make money, then obviously you can see where they're coming from. But I think live service, I think that's where the problems arise since Battlefield 5 and now this.
Yeah.
No coincidence, Battlefield 3, 4, 1 Premium Pass.
They all did well. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Battlefield 4 didn't. It was a mess when it first launched. It was worse state than this, and then it got good. Yeah, they did.
Alright, right, the next bit says we've had to make some big decisions to ensure that our next set of updates can be focused on delivering these improvements, with the most substantial one being to move the release date of our first season to early summer. This decision gives us the time to focus on improving Battlefield 2042, whilst finalising the development of our seasonal content to ensure that it reaches all our standards for quality.
I mean, there's two ways of looking at that. I mean, the first one is obviously the delay of the season pass. So that's the first thing you think of straight away is a big L, big lose.
Yeah.
But in terms of the game, it's better for them to get the game to a standard where there's no bugs, there's no issues, there's no point bringing new content to a broken game. You're just adding more problems to more problems.
Yeah. This game's not sellable in its current state, is it? And everyone who's going to buy it's probably already bought it, haven't they?
Yeah, and they've probably been after refunds, and that's what everyone's crying out for.
So they're probably thinking, fix the game, and then we'll market it in the summer as
it makes sense.
New season pass, more features coming.
No, like I say, it's not. It's shit basically that the delaying new content for early summer. So you're talking June, July.
Yeah.
That's a long way off. That is a long way off, considering it got released in November. What's that? 6 months? More than 6 months?
More than that, isn't it? 7 or 8.
That's a long time to wait for the game that's classed as unfinished. But, like I said, I'm happy that they'll put the game or bring the game up to where it needs to be. I think there's potential with the game. Clearly there is. It's just all these issues and bugs that just need rectifying. Sort them out. Bring the new content.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Matt?
Yep, let's just need to sort the whole game out. Get it all ready. Don't focus on the season pass, just get it all ready. Get it all sorted.
Give us a game we can play.
That's where the CTE could come in. They could be testing the new content now for the people that have got gold and ultimate editions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give it a perk. I know you're getting all this new free stuff, but bang the CTE in there, we'll test it all. I'll be happy to test it all. Yeah, I used to do it in Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
I remember we came late to it, don't we?
C2,
yeah, we did the last 2 DLCs.
I enjoyed it, mate.
Upcoming updates. So, is a snapshot of the features we're bringing into the game as soon as possible. Scoreboard. I don't think we need to say much about that.
I mean,
say anything
that should have been there on day one.
Right, seriously, right? It's like, here's all the stuff that you should have had in the game, but we're going to give it you now anyway. Do you know?
Yeah. So they've got
It's stupid.
Chat, all platform voice communication.
That should be in the game straight away.
Yeah.
Player profile.
It was even in the trailer.
Yeah, for me, all standard game features. You get them all in COD, you get them all in the old Battlefields. Why is it not in this one? It's not legacy features, it's stuff that they didn't have time to fit in because of whatever they were doing. For team play, you can expect us to incorporate a clearer, tighter squad loop, a refined ping system, and an improved reward loop for when you and your squad play the objective. Gunplay will continue to receive feedback-based improvements too. Now, I don't know about you two, but I don't like the shooting on this. I don't like the feel of controls. I just can't get used to it, to be honest. Obviously, I'm playing Warzone at the same time, but
I don't mind it.
I think it's fine for me. I'm happy with this. I think I'm able to cope with it, so there's no squabbles for me at all.
Maybe it's two-sided story. I think because we play this every night. You played other games, and you can feel the difference.
yeah, well,
That's where the comparison is.
Yeah, I don't feel like I can snap to a player on Warzone. the way I've got it set up, I can snap to a player, and no matter how much I tinker with the settings on
I know,
this.
but it shouldn't be snapping to a player.
You shouldn't be aim
It
assist.
it shouldn't exist.
No, I'm not talking about aim assist. I mean, like, I know how much I need to move the analog stick to get to
Right, yeah, I
where
get
I
you,
need to
yeah.
be. You know what I mean? I've just not
Your
got it
reaction
this.
time.
Yeah, I'm
There
always
is
either too
an aim
far
assist with
or
this.
too soon.
There is an aim assist with this. You can see it.
Oh yeah.
And
I've
feel
turned
it.
it down. I've
Yeah,
turned it
'cause
right down because I didn't like it. It was something about it. It just, again, same sort of thing. It just wasn't working for me at all.
I think they're changing all the guns, aren't they? Balancing again. I think they're going to rebalance the guns, aren't they?
I don't know why.
Good for you, Lewis. No video coming for your way.
The last one's not come out, has it?
So explain. We've done a video. We've done a lot of vigorous testing with all the drop-offs, the damage and everything. It's in the works, but it's vigorous.
Yeah.
Time-consuming.
Yeah.
And what's the point at the minute?
Well, that's it. You can't even play the game, and who really cares? Anyway, that's another thing. So, a tighter squad loop. No idea what that means.
I don't know.
I think they need to sort the servers more than anything, because recently in the last... Because I play it near enough every night. I'd say in the last week or two, I've noticed the servers dropping out. We was in a game last night, me and you, Lewis.
Yeah.
What did it do?
Just froze.
Kick,
Cut out.
yeah. You get the rubber banding with a pinging.
Yeah. It's shocking. It is shocking.
Yeah. It feels like it has got worse over time. Now, I don't know whether that's because they've cut back on servers or maintenance or anything like that. I've no idea, but, because of the numbers dropping.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You shouldn't get rubber banding. You should only get, like, a drop in ping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, the ping's bad. You see somewhere it's red and it's amber. You see even guys, static, as if they've been killed, but the body's still there,
Yeah.
in situ. It's weird.
Right, we'll see. Last bit. Portal remains an integral part of the game. Do you know anyone who plays Portal?
No.
Well, what's the point of playing it if you can't rank up? You can rank up and it's, 300 XP per minute or something?
I think it's a load of crap.
Well,
I mean, it's got potential if it's done right.
yeah, they said.
But
Yeah,
as you see,
done right from the start.
what was that game mode called? Zombies. It was perfect. There was so much fun that you could have with it. It brought people back to the game, and what did they do after the day? They nuked it because everyone was exploiting it. Everyone was exploiting it. But why did it get through the process of getting approved for them just to nuke it?
Yeah. So it says they'll continue to expand its tools, its modes, and tweak the player experience gains. For me, if it's Portal, you just let everyone have everything unlocked, wouldn't you?
Yeah, free reign.
Well, I thought it was going to be like Battlefield 42, Bad Company, and
Yeah, that's what they advertised, didn't it?
And it's all game modes. But
No, I think it was more like Battlefield 3 versus Battlefield 1.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I expected, and that's what it looked like in the trailer when they advertised it. But we've not even got Battlefield 1.
No,
5.
it wasn't 1 or 5.
It was?
It was Battlefield 1942.
42.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It looked like Battlefield 1.
No.
Yeah.
Did they not advertise that? I'm sure they did, didn't they?
No, it looked
Yeah, we
like
are.
it.
That's what we.
So anyway, what they need to do is expand what you can do with the game, as they say there, the tools. Forget XP, dump the XP, give you everything unlocked, get rid of that problem. Don't let you level anything up in it, and then just
make the game normal.
Yeah, just let you do anything you want with it, really.
I mean,
Instead of
they need
restricting it.
numbers.
Yeah.
Stop tying people's hands together.
Yeah, give us freedom, and then people might turn to it.
Actually play the game.
Finally.
Like I say, the game's got potential. It's there. I mean, with Portal, you've got Hazard Zone. I mean, if they mix that with Firestorm, look what you could have. And I mean, the main game, it just needs smaller maps, infantry focus maps, no vehicles, gritty gameplay. Don't get me started on the specialists and the classes. I think they made a mistake with that, but
They're around to stay them. They said they've got a team analysing specialists and working on them. They're not quite ready to talk about actions they'll be taking, but as soon as we are, you'll hear from us. No idea. It sounds like they're here to stay. Yes, mate.
I mean,
They're here to stay. They shouldn't have had them in the first place. Makes the game childish.
the whole thing is like the meme.
Yeah. You see the comparison videos of Battlefield 1 voice acting compared to this. It's absolutely shocking.
It is.
Right, so they've got looking ahead to season 1. So obviously it's getting knocked back to summer. But it says as soon as it arrives, it'll mark the start of the year from when they'll deliver the 4 seasons. 4 new specialists and new locations, along with more completely new content. We know that this release is later than anticipated for many of you who purchased the year 1 as part of the gold or ultimate editions. To acknowledge those who did and thank them for the patience and continued support, those players will receive an exclusive bundle containing a specialist skin, weapon and vehicle skins, a melee weapon, player card, and all that to be delivered in the next update.
To be fair, the McKay skin that he's got looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it looks alright.
Tell you what, it looks Halo-y, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
That's
Yeah.
about Halo. That's what. To be
stuff
fair,
like that. Yeah.
if you thought of what soldiers would look like in 2042, that's what you'd get in your head, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, not Angel running around or Boris the bullet dodger.
It's
Anyway.
to set. I think you're right, Neil. I think it is a step in the right direction. That.
I think they'll probably go down that route. I think where it's getting covered the face.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well,
And then it's just the voice that you hear rather than it's associated with the face.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. You think the way technology is going with augmented reality and all this other stuff. If you have this helmet on, you get a heads-up display in your helmet, don't you? And all of a sudden, all that stuff you're seeing on screen makes more sense and it's more immersive, and that's what's going on.
Should be a bit futuristic, and there's nothing futuristic about it.
No, and that's what I mean with this. You know, I've spoke about the narrative around the game, and I think it's just distracted, and it's not really given us anything for the game. This whole climate change thing.
No, I think they should scrap that. Scrap it.
Instead
Forget
of
it.
focusing on that, just like focus on the war between the two parties. Rather,
Yeah.
have you like the no?
I think
Pats
what's
things,
lost.
the no pats thing. Have you heard anything about that in this game? Any sort
No,
of
nothing.
reference? You're playing as
No.
Russians or Americans?
That's what I mean. I think that's what's lost because you've lost your campaign, you've lost your story of the game. I think that was the biggest mistake they made.
Yeah, there's no narrative to it. There's no story, so it doesn't feel like an immersive world that you're in. You know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah.
What do you reckon, Matt?
Matt don't care anymore, do you? Matt don't care. So you know, but probably when the content's out, they might probably care, and probably when it's a bit better.
Right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the discussion. I hope you get some feedback from it. Do you sort of agree with what we're saying, or even if you disagree with what we're saying, just leave a comment below and just let us
Let's have
know.
a discussion.
Yeah.
Let's have a discussion about it. What would
Yeah.
you like to see? What don't you want to see? What do you want to get rid of? Stuff like that. Let us know.
What's going to get Matt talking?
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.
So yeah. Bye.